Back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga review, chapter review, really, of the 36th chapter. 36th? Do you still add the TH to that? Anyways, 36th chapter of Tales of Wedding Rings. This is a manga that I started with the volumes, and now that we are in this volume, I decided to do chapter by chapter. Crunchyroll is releasing them now chapter by chapter, and there's other manga that I've been looking into through Crunchyroll that I will be reviewing for you guys chapter by chapter. So, anyways, this one is going to be pretty good of a chapter. There's quite a bit of secrets that you find out. For those who haven't really heard the synopsis yet, I highly recommend you guys to go check out my other videos of Tales of Wedding Rings. I believe I have up to the 6th or 7th volume reviews, and then after that, I have the 35th chapter, and now just the 36th chapter. So we'll be reviewing the next one pretty soon. I'm still trying to finish Sachiro no One Room, so won't work on this one heavily as Sachi, so it's still good. In this one, we finally, they're still walking towards the elves' castle, colony, whatever you want to call it, and they finally end up there, and there's a few comical relief with the brother. Last we saw the brother of the elf princess, he was destroyed because she was leaving his side. So there's that comic relief of him kind of went crazy thinking that she was still in her room and she just didn't want to come out, and so he kept talking to her door, pretending that she was still in there. So he freaks out when he finally sees her, and he's like, oh, you finally came back to me and leaving this Ring King. She says, no, we actually came back for something else. So there's that comic relief there that it's really needed, you know, especially with the intensity of the war already starting. There's just a lot of seriousness to it, which is fine. But, you know, the comic relief, especially on this type of manga, it's needed. So, after that, they request him that they want to read books of the library. And he quickly says no, and he explains, you know, the library that we have is not really a library where we go and study. It's a library where we keep books of people that wrote books that were elves, and we just collect them there. So we never open it unless someone has died, and we take their books and we put it in the library. So he goes, okay, you know, but I know you guys are not wanting to do this for evil, so I'm gonna give you a chance. Go talk to the elder. She's the one that has the key. She's the one that has the final decision. So go talk to her. They go to the elder. I didn't like this part as much because it made her seem like she changed her mind so fast. You know, they go say, hey, there's different things going on this time around with the Ring King. We need to read the library. She says, no, straight up no. It doesn't matter what you tell me, it's a no. And then they kind of talk about the different things, and she goes, oh, so it is different. Let's go open it. It's really fast. It's just like a 2-3 page change of mind, and kind of annoying me. They don't actually, you know, show the fact why they did. I mean, they kind of do explain it later, and I'll explain right now. But it's just so fast. It's weird, and it didn't really work well for me. I don't know why. I just felt like it was too fast of a decision making. Anyways, they go into the library. She opens it. It's a key of magic. They explain all of that. You know, elves use magic. You know, so that's most of their stuff is by magic. So they start looking at some books. You know, you see books of biology, books of cooking, books of wars, books of mating. I mean, yeah, all these type of books from different spectrums of the knowledge spectrum, I guess you can say. So eventually they get to a point where they're about to open a door, and the elder relieves the secret. So if you don't want me to ruin or spoil this chapter, this is the part where I recommend you to stop and watch this video later. If you don't care, then I'm going to continue in the next 1 second. Don't tell me that I didn't warn you, because I did warn you. So at this point, the elder elf reveals that she's actually the first princess elf from the Ring King. She also reveals when she opens the door that what they made of him was just a hand. I mean, there's all you see is a hand, and basically means it looks made of stone, and it's just in this empty room. And that's it. That's how the chapter ends. It's pretty intense, and it lives on the cliffhanger with questions. You know, I mean, I kind of figured there was going to be one of those princesses still alive. I kind of figured it was going to be the elf kingdom just because they lived so long, but didn't realize it was going to be her. It's still cool. I want to know more. I want to know what she knows. I want to know why there's only a hand left and what all happened. So this is something that I will be continuing reviewing. I will be starting some other new ones, but I will be finishing this one. There's about 5 more chapters that are out there, so I'll be reviewing those chapter by chapter. So thank you so much for all the support, guys. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a giveaway once I'm at 1,700. So if you're subscribed, please share the video so your friends can subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, then subscribe. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And like always, don't be strangers.